Hey, welcome back. MarshaunO here, your favorite shift relationship strategist, and I help Black Christian women that are married or in long-term relationships to stop feeling disconnected and unloved and shift you to feeling heard, understood, and appreciated. Now, we're talking about intimacy today, but before I jump into that, I want to invite you, if you are a Black woman that is married or in a long-term relationship that is engaged, and you want to get some more clarity, you know that things aren't going as swell as you would like for them to go within your relationship, and you're looking for someone to talk to, well, I have a group coaching program called the Marriage Restoration Club, and it is a small group of Black women who are business owners, but also they are moms and parents, and they really want to shift and change the trajectory of their marriages around and to become better women, to take care of themselves more properly, and to get the emotional as well as spiritual support that they've been longing for. Maybe you don't have anyone to talk to share these things with you without them automatically saying get a divorce. Well, this is what the Marriage Restoration Club is all about. It's really all about restoring yourself first, and because if you restore yourself first, then you'll automatically transport some of those things into being a better wife as well as being a better mother, so you can have an exceptional marriage and relationship. So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, then check the link down below. And this is a monthly subscription program, so if this does sound like something that you're interested in being a part of, specifically for like-minded women that actually look like you, that speak your language, right, then definitely check out the link. The link is bit.ly/the Marriage Restoration Club, which each word being capital letter. Now let's move into the topic today of intimacy. Right? What does intimacy really mean to you? Do you know what intimacy means to your spouse? Have you guys had that question? And this is specifically for you ladies out there who have been lacking in you being intimate, as well as getting the intimacy that you need and even require from the man in your life. Because here's the thing. Women need to feel love, and in the way of feeling love is getting that intimate part from your spouse. And I asked the question just a moment ago, have you had this discussion? Because I don't want you to just think that your spouse is just supposed to know because you're the woman and he's the man. Because here's the thing, most of us have been in multiple relationships, and just because he treated one woman a particular way that he was dating and she was all gun-ho, he can come over to you, do the exact same things, and you hate them, right? So in order to alleviate any of those misunderstandings or miscommunication, have that conversation about what intimacy looks like to you, as well as how he can win with you. That means giving him the blueprint. That means creating a list, if you must, creating a list of things to say, hey, this is how I am going to get the intimacy that I need from you. This could be touching, this could be talking more, this could be cuddling more, this could be more sex, and the list can go on, because each of us have something that we really need and will thrive upon. We just need to speak up and talk about those things. So don't get caught up in the he's just supposed to know. Okay? So now with that being said, intimacy has two major parts to it. The first major part is understanding your partner. But guess what? The second part is the flip side of that, which is feeling like you're understood by your partner. So understanding your partner and then also feeling like you're understood by your partner are the two major parts of intimacy and being in an intimate relationship. Now, there are several different areas of intimacy, right? So there's emotional intimacy, which is what most women need to feel that emotional connection, the emotional intimacy. And in general, men need to feel the physical or the sexual side of intimacy. Again, those are general. That's not 100%. You need to know and understand which side of the coin your partner is on. So have that conversation. But then there's also spiritual intimacy. There's also financial intimacy, right? There's other areas of intimacy that you must consider. But when you're trying to get the love that you need specifically for women, then this is the area that you need to speak up and ask for what you want as well as what you need, so you're not left out in the cold, or you're not feeling like your spouse is cold-hearted, or he just doesn't want to give you the things that you need in order to feel like you're wanted as well as desired and even thrive within your marriage or relationship. You must just speak up and ask for the things that you want. Ask for the things that you desire. And guess what? If they drop the ball, you gotta do a reminder, because sometimes we drop the ball and we need to be reminded of the things that we want to make sure that our spouse is receiving, getting, feeling pleasure from, and it's coming from us, right? So it's coming from you. You want to be a part of creating the relationship or creating the marriage that you really can say, I am a part of this. I created this. I did this, right? So you can literally be your own cheerleader at some point, because you need that. We need that. We need to be our own cheerleaders at times, because there will be times when things are not going right in your relationship, despite what you have done or what you're trying to do. A monkey wrench will be thrown in there, and something ghastly could happen, right? Something unexpected will happen. Excuse me. And when that does occur, you want to be ready for what's the next step, right? So what's the next step? So I encourage you to have the conversation, especially if you've never had it before with your spouse, excuse me, about what intimacy means to you. And as I mentioned before, give them the blueprint to win with you. That might be in the form of creating a list. Your spouse might be more visual, right? So creating an actual visual list so they know, okay, this is how I'm going to give the intimacy for them, right? You can literally create a list and send it to them and put it on their phone. Ask them to make it their screensaver. Like, just be very creative so you can get the intimacy that you need from your spouse. Definitely let me know what you thought of this video, specifically when it comes to you being intimate with your partner, as well as getting the intimacy that you need. I definitely want to hear about it, and then give me a like and subscribe as well, specifically if this is your very first time finding my channel. I am MarshaunO, and I help Black Christian women that are married or in long-term relationships to stop feeling disconnected and unloved, and shift them to feeling heard, understood, and appreciated via my books, my digital courses, or my group coaching program that I mentioned to you before, which is called the Marriage Restoration Club. Again, ladies, if this sounds like something that you want to be a part of, I highly encourage you to click the link down below and join our group of Black women today. All right, bye now.